All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday morning. I don't even know what time it is. Saturday morning, it's 11:10 here. The coldest spot, almost colder than Fargo, North Dakota, the Ice Den Apex area, as the Coyotes playing against the Tier 1 Vegas Golden Knights again. All right, sorry about that, folks. Cold Apex area. My name is Jeff. Um, what else is going on? I don't know. No, not a lot is going on. But hockey here in the desert as game 2, Coyotes versus Vegas Knights. Jason already texted me before the game and I fixed it. So there will be a scoreboard as we call the game here. Last night, 53 shots on goal, 4 goals. Heck of a game for the goaltender for the Knights, number 29. And yeah, so it was 13 shots for Vegas, and they got the shutout. So as we start here, Rocco's going to be in the net. No injuries. Another good, clean game. Want to see the Coyotes continue the pace of play. I know I talked to Braden about it. So Coach Cody said we played well, but there's always room for improvement, which I tend to agree with. Never be satisfied, right? Earlier game had the Coyotes take on the Junior Kings from LA. It's a 4-3, good game, 4-3 win for the Kings in the last 2 minutes on a power play goal by the Kings. Came back and around. So we'll see what happens here. Vegas has got their other goaltender in, that really good kid that played last time. Not that the other goalie wasn't good. He played a hell of a game. But definitely a lot. That kid, we saw him last year. They played a heck of a game. So we look forward to this game here in the Apex. 54 seconds left. Jason London, if you're watching, hopefully that cranberry vodka helped out with a good night's rest. And everyone back at home, soccer dad, Brad, trophy dad, Josh, we got still working on that calendar before the season comes to an end. But the dads of the 13 only Tier 1 team. With me in the booth is my wife. Not sure she's going to talk, but we'll see. She gives me the smile that says I'm not talking. So it'll be just the silky sounds of my voice again. About 15 seconds left here. And game brought to you today by Fusatola Injury Lawyers. If you're in a bind and you need some legal representation, call James Fusatola. All right, folks. Final game's going to be tomorrow, I believe in Shandong at what time tomorrow? 10 o'clock tomorrow. Ice Den, Scottsdale. All right, Coyotes are coming together, doing their thing. Sorry. All right, here, folks. Got to be quiet there. Everyone knows that the Apex is a cozy spot where everyone likes to go to and exercise. But Starting line is going to consist of George, Kaplan, London, Hoffner, and Walsh. And Rocco V is going to be in net today here as the Coyotes start this game 2 of this 3-game set. I believe it's the same 2 refs from last night, Jen. Well, there, yep. Last game, if you thought the refs did well, then it's good for you. But if you don't like the refs, then it's not going to be a good day here. Coyotes banging on the boards. Now Vegas joins. Again, let's do that hockey here. Made some minor adjustments, so if I'm a little bit louder than normal, try to get these mics ready to go. Push it back. Face off, comes back out over to the Knights. They're going to push it all the way down to the far end. Let's come back down low. Rocco's going to play the puck. Gets it back down low is Hoffner. He gets it, but it's knocked down behind. Walsh gives chase. Comes behind Rocco. And a little backhand pass. Tip comes away. Up, still in the zone there. Back to the far side. Trying to line up a shot there. It goes a little bit wide up to the far end boards. Here come the Coyotes into the zone. Pass comes down low. Hoffner tries to get it. Vegas does a good job closing out. Trevor uses his little body, but uses the big stick and knocks it away. Good player, 38, gets it out to the point, up over, down low, shot deflection off by Hoffner. Gets over, Vegas is swarming. Coyotes did a very good job pushing the pace yesterday through the continued. Kaplan with a interception there. With it is Hoffner. Hoffner still with the puck, still skating with it, trying to get it. Gets it back out to the far side. Hoffner lines up ahead, and a little tap pass up and then neutral ice. Keenan Beard. He's on now. Touch pass, gets it up over to Sukit. Sukit gets it down low. Beard retreats back to his defensive spot. Sukit tries to get a skate. Beard with it. Realizes 2 Vegas players are collapsing. Gets it down low. Luck where it came from. Fusatola back in. Well, Gossage puts a shot in Fusatola. May have got a stick on that, but it's still forwarded wide by the goaltender for Vegas. Number 10 with a move. Goes back up to the far side, and they're going to dump it over. Thinking about playing was Rocco. He wisely puts it into the, lets it go into the corner. Key and Beard, dump pass. Up over to Fusatola. Puck is going to come all the way down. No icing is going to be called. No, that was Schlesinger. Gets it to Fusatola. Fusatola's all by himself as Coyotes were looking. Turner's on. He comes. He puts a shot. That goes off number 4. He took a hard, asked Braden about the type of injury he had yesterday, and he was down. And Braden said it was in the boy parts. So comes back up over down low. Turner gives it a hit. His back row. Stewart is in. Coming back over to the far side. Back up over. Gibson. He gets over. He's in by himself. Stewart gets in the way there, but settles back up into the Coyotes zone. Turner looks. Backhand pass up over to Paisolini. Paisolini puts a shot. And that one goes into the corner. Nice little dump pass by Turner to Paisolini. Another run. Centering pass by Turner, but no one's there for the Yotes. Forward pass kept in by Gibson. Gibson gets it back down to Stewie. Stewie can't find it. And puck goes all the way down far side. Icing's going to be the call on that one. So 12:23 left. Opening period of play. Coyotes versus the Golden Knights. It's Hardinson in along with Hubbard, Verma, Walsh, and Hoffner back in together. Coming off to the left side of the minder for Vegas. Faceoff comes down low. Vegas gets a hold of it. Picks it back up to the far side. Verma's going to give chase. Pass comes up over to 61. Nice centering pass comes up over into the zone. But unfortunately, that's going to be offsides, Jen.
It's offsides.
That is, even in America, that's offsides. So we know that different parts of the world have different rules for hockey. But refs call. So offsides. Face off, he's back over. Vegas puts it down low. Back behind, Rocco says, it's been a couple minutes since I touched the puck. I want to get it to my buddy. Nice pass there from Hardinson over to Verma, just a little bit off of his stick coming down now. Verma's, he's pinched off the puck. So comes back down low behind, trying to get it. Vegas 61. Good skater still with the puck. It's all the way through and down, but taken away there by Walsh. Walsh serpentine. Vegas pins him up against the board, trying to get the puck away from him. Comes back up over to the point, down low over to Hardinson. Hardinson pinches it, gets it back to Walsh. Walsh steadies it, gets it up into neutral ice over to Kaplan. Kaplan puts it down low. And that's behind. Hardison tries to line him up, lines up the hit instead, and knocks him off the puck. Kaplan finishes the hit down low. Dortch and Beard had a little miscommunication. They both went for the puck. Kaplan tries to get a little touch pass over to Dortch, but stick is in the way. Dortch still fighting for it. Trevisan gets it over to Kaplan, and unfortunately the ref is in the way. Centering pass. Oh, Trev was there, but just a little bit behind him. Good idea. 87 for Vegas. He's coming down. Far side. Gossage uses those edges, inside-outside edges. It's around 21, tries to line it up. It falls off of his stick. Gossage gives a hit. A little bit of 3-on-3 crime there. Comes out of the zone. Vegas has to regroup. Cross-ice pass all the way into the zone. Touch pass. Kaplan gets a piece. 21 knocks it off of his stick down low. Back up over. Just over 5 minutes gone here, first period. Trev London with puck, comes around, short angle shot. Gobbled up there by the netminder. Good pass and chase, but goaltender stops it. As we get going here, full line change for Vegas. Fusatola, Schlesinger, Sukin in for the Coyotes. Moving in, Gibson in. Face off won by Vegas. Ford gets it down low just outside Fusatola. Schlesinger backhand pass, tries to get it. Newbegin keeps it in, but shoots it off Sukin. Gibson almost lost an edge there. Staying in his lane as Fusatola gets a pass all the way back across, up over to Gibson. Rowan dumps. He's going to come down by himself. He's still with it. Still looking. Cross-ice pass to Sukin. Sukin was a little bit outside of the lane and comes out of the zone. Vegas looks to regroup. They do it. Pass. They take it back up over to Gibson. Gibson, cross-ice pass to Fusatola. Rip it. Nope, Fusatola still with it. Still going. Finally rips it in a shot there. Gets deflected. I think that went off of Gibson. It carries just a little bit wide. Nice keep there by Fusatola. Down low, trying to get it back behind, up over. There, Schlesinger gets it. Dumps it down low. Sukin and Schlesinger were fighting for the puck. Into the corner. Fusatola lines up a hit. Zorpst runs off it. Nice in between league pass, taken away by Schlesinger. Sukin regains control. Nice pass up over to Walsh. Walsh puts his shot. And that gets crammed into the corner by the goaltender. Oh, I don't know how that puck went over Hoffner, but it did. Fusatola lines up a hit. There. It comes back down to Fusatola with a solid hit there. Far side stretch pass. Tries to get it to Paisalini. But just outside, Vegas gets it, settles it over. Comes back down to Walsh. Walsh cross-ice pass. Paisalini. Did anybody know that kid's got a great set of hair? Paisalini tries to wrap around, not able to get it. It's a shame that kid has to put a helmet on. Oh, a little stop and go by Walsh. Walsh puts a shot. That goes wide. And it gets back up over. Stewart is on now. Hoffman tries to get a pass over to Cutting Paisalini, but that's hit and into the net. 8:24 left to play. It comes back up over. Trying to set up the net there.
No pressure. No more back and forth.
Yeah, a little bit more back and forth. More sticks are getting in the way for the taking away passing zones for Vegas. So good job there by Eckelby. Picking up the puck there for the ref. Face off still in the middle. Comes back up over to Hubbard. Tries to get Hardison. Gets his stick. He comes around. He puts a shot in a little bit of a waffle board. Comes back up over down. A good keep there by Beard. Beard cross-ice pass over to Gossage. Gossage puts a shot. There's another save. Shot rebound. Not able to get it. Vegas desperately trying to get it out. And they do, but it's going to go all the way down. Rocco's going to... You could just hear Rocco fighting himself, trying not to play the puck. He hasn't seen the puck now for another 5 minutes, and, just want to play the puck. I mean, it sucks as a goaltender, but it's great as a player. I mean, you keep the puck away from your end zone. There's not a lot of pressure there. Face-off comes back down now. Won by Vegas. Barrage gets his stick in the way, tries to get it. Little Hubbard uses his body, pushes him up against the board. Puck comes out of the zone, far side, and coming back in. Hardison's going to give that dump, and it's a chase. Hubbard's trying to get there. Lines up the hit. Hardison with the puck all by himself. He comes around, tries to go 5-hole, and a nice save. Had someone been there for a rebound. Would have been a juicy one. Vegas gets it out, back out over to Gossage. Gossage calls it, brings it back. Nice pass over to Verma. Verma tried to get a streak in Hubbard. Not able to. Again, Hubbard uses his body back behind. Good forechecking pressure by this group as it comes back around. Oh! Hardinson saw it. Verma stayed. I think he was anticipating a pass back, but comes all the way down. And first shot there by Rocco Cairns into the corner behind the end board. Back behind 38 with the puck. He puts a shot. That goes deflected wide off the end zone. End boards again. Not able to get it. Sideboards trying to get it. Trev is on now trying to get it. Passes behind him. Number 10 puts it back into the board. High sticking. It's going to be the call there. Can't have a high stick, Jen. Sticks down. I think the rule is it can't be above your shoulders. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't hear that, but she said I was correct. It's one of the few times I am. Face off there, coming up to the right side of Rocco. Board pass back around over to Dortch. Dortch sets it up. He's trying to find offsides, is the call maybe? I don't know. He's trying to find a breakout pass for Trev, but a little bit wide, and Kaplan and trying to get it. So Kaplan in at center. Face off, comes back. Vegas tries to get it down low, hits his own player. Dortch pins him up against the board. Puck comes out of the zone, and Kaplan works to get it. Dortch is there. Kaplan loses an edge. Back line, Dortch is looking. Gets a pass, goes all the way back out to Gibson. Gibson's going to put it down low. First one is Kaplan. Kaplan, board pass back behind. No one's there for the Coyotes. Pitching down as Gibson does a good job. Gibson's just using this big old frame there. Unfortunately, loses edge. Charlie puts a shot. That goes high up over the glass. Ruben takes a hit. Gets back up. Rowan still with it. Rowan skating. Knocked off of his stick. Back behind. Vegas is trying to get it. Back across the Dortch. Dortch still with it. He was looking. Puck punch back out. Maybe want to see Noob again from there as he was calling for it. Not able to get a good crash there by Vegas. But puck comes back up into the zone. Down low. Dortch still with it. Looks, goes through the legs. Looking. There it is. The trip. Oh, what the heck? Great save. London there with a quick one-timer. Just goes off the leg pad. Shot there. And that one goes off the shoulder. And Dortch puts another shot. And somehow that doesn't go back in. Number 90 is the bane of our existence. He is all over it right now. Hoffner's denied. Hoffner gets it up over to Sukit. Sukit looks. Oh! And another great save by the Vegas tender as Sukit gives a nice little door pass to Hoffner, but it's denied. Walsh surveys, looks. Shot there. That goes off of Schlesinger. Back down low. Back over to Sukit. Sukit cross ice pass to Fusatola. Tries to get over. Oh, and another good save. Back and around. Vegas is desperately trying to get it out. 91 is all over himself. Schlesinger tries to get a centering pass, but it comes back over. Oh, nice. And again, so the rule is the team that has the high stick cannot be the first one to touch it. So Vegas helps us out with that one and keeps it. We are able to keep it into the zone. Chasing the puck is Hoffner, Fusatola, and Schlesinger. Puck comes back out. Hoffner's just being a menace right now, back behind, coming back over. Hoffner still keeping it. And good shot by Schlesinger. Schlesinger for it. Backhand shot. Nope, it's right there behind him, and number 9 takes it out. Tries to get it over. And Coyotes keep it in. Touch pass. Everyone has the wrong stick. Finally, a save there.
Goalie has our book.
Yes, he does. He is.
He's got our numbers.
Yeah, he does. 14 shots first period, and probably all 14 just came from that last 2 minutes.
He has those legs he has are going.
Yeah. And rightfully so, Vegas is giving props to their tender right there as they have left him out to dry. But it's not the lack of trying for Vegas, but they are trying to get out. They just can't. Vegas looks to bring it into the zone. They do. Far up sideboards. Puck comes back up. Paisolini with a little thievery. Paisolini still with it. puts a shot. That goes off the shoulder face area of the netminder for Vegas, trying to get it. And again, Stewart is trying to get there. Good hit there by Turner. And then you hear the ref tell him to keep your hands down 100%. And Paisolini, again, he comes in with the hit. Elbow comes high. You want to keep your hands down, Jennifer, with the hits, because the hands go high, hands go up, penalty gets called. Backhand pass by Vegas, gets it up to neutralize, far sideboard, so just going to dump it. It's going to come back over. Gossage, hit dump pass over to Beard, but trying to get it away as Vegas back up over. Pitched up is coming out. Puck comes all the way out, down low. Stewart's trying to give chase along with Turner, along with Paisolini. Puck comes back up over to Beard. Beard cross-ice pass over to Gossage. Gossage has finally come along. Hard passes, comes back over, and a chip high up out of the zone. Trying to get it back into the zone. Comes Turner. Beard says, hey, ladies and gentlemen, just get on my back. Got a 5-on-1. Oh, somehow gets it through. Hubbard didn't think it was going to make it, but it made it all the way through. Verma's back in, along with Hubbard. Going for a change is Beard. Rubian's going to take his spot along with Gibson. Gibson brings it all the way back. Oh, turnover there. Shot, and great save there by Rocco. Yeah, he was. Thank God. Again, nothing against Rowan at that point. Looked up for that pass. Puck went under the stick and landed right close to, it was 91, and Rocco gobbles it up there. Face off to the left side of Rocco. Comes back over, board pass. Oh, a little touch pass. Tried to get it up over to Hardison. He does. Hardison into the zone. Back to Verma. Verma gets back to Hardison. Hardison tries to give a pass to Hubbard. A little too much icing on that cake. Mustard on that hot dog, one of the two. Verma avoids a hit there by Ross. Back line gets it up over Hardison. Hardison all the way through. Oh, great shot and score there by the Coyotes as they go up by one on back and forth. Hardison to Verma, back to Hardison to Hubbard, and that goes, yeah, top corner, far side. Yep, put it up. Yep. Still, yeah, I mean, you get the goaltender moving, tic-tac-toe, it's hard for him to do much. Face off there, comes up to the Coyotes. And a shot goes forward and wide there by Gibson. Dortch is on now. Gets it back up over to Gibson. Gibson over to Turner. Oh, it's a London. London takes a hit, takes another hit, and comes back up over and back behind. Dortch looking, gets it up to the point over to Gibson. Gibson to Newbegin. Newbegin lines up a hit and a glove save there by the netminder. Not sure that would be a save. It was high up over the net. So, but regardless, number 90 keeps the puck in resetting. So about 1:10 left to play. Defensive change for the Coyotes. Hoffner along with Walsh. Face off, comes back around. London tries to get it, not able to. Backhand pass. Comes out over to Vegas. Vegas not enough. Walsh puts it down. Deflected, doesn't make it to the net. Trev, again, might have got away with a high stick there, but no call. As there was no reaction by the Vegas player. Vegas gets it out, but Coyotes trying to take it away. Vegas keeps it, but it comes back over. And then neutralized. Dumped in. Back up over to the far side, over to Walsh. Walsh cross-ice pass over to Hoffner just a little bit to the back side of his stick. Hoffner still with it. Dumps it back over to Walsh. Finding the passes right where they're supposed to be. Dortch keeps it. Again. Looking for a pass. Kaplan gets it. Kaplan, B-button move, comes back to the corner, trying to find a pass. Goaltender says, I'm going to just cover that one up. Souk it in now. 16 seconds left to play. Schlesinger, Fusatola. Face off, gets it back behind, down low, so tries to get it. Good keep there by, nope, Gossage tried to keep it, but it bounced it up over. And might wind out the end of the first period there. Cross-ice pass. Gossage gets it up over to Fusatola. Fusatola gets it over, and that's going to do it. End of the first period. Gilts are up by 1. So good pace of play by the Coyotes.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in the second half of the first period.
Yeah. Would like to see them continue that pressure and play hard. See if they,
Playing phenomenal.
yeah, again, 18 shots first period. I mean, Coyotes are on par for, another 50 shots and whatnot. So, but again, we like to thank Vegas for coming out and playing with us this 3-game series. There's not always a lot of games for Tier 1 to play on the West Coast, as we're all spread out. But it's always good for them to come in. So. If I'm Coach Cody, I'm just basically telling the kids keep the pressure up. They're doing a really good job. I'm happy to see the kids staying in their passing lanes. And that means our defensive players know that they're going to be there instead of that blind pass to come around, you know what I mean? So they stay where they're supposed to, and good things will happen. Rocco down in the net, near side. Gossage, Beard is going to be in. Fusatola, Sukit, as well as Fusatola's Schlesinger, and yeah, that's all. Can't happen anymore. So let's do that hockey, ladies and gentlemen, here. Next 15 minutes of play, and the puck is going to be dropped. Faceoff comes back out over. Gossage, cross-ice pass over to Beard. Beard, forehand, backhand, goes over, gets it pass over off the boards to Fusatola. Fusatola gives a dump. Coming down low is Sukit. Sukit gets it back to Gossage. Gossage puts a shot there. That gets carried wide off the glass, far side. Fusatola takes a big hit. And another big hit there by 61 on Schlesinger. Back behind. So it seems the key for Vegas is to be a little bit more physical with us and see what happens. Sukit puts it across, but sticks her in the way. Finally comes out of the zone. Nope. But Coyotes regroup. Schlesinger with it forehand, backhand, swings wide, wants to get it, rolls off of his stick. Back behind the goaltender, trying to get it. Still there, picked out to the far side, near side, not far side. Down low. Sukit is still fighting. Schlesinger is down low. Back behind. Vegas comes away with it. Good pressure by Fusatola. Vegas finally able to get it out, but it's back down low. Shot wide, or dump is wide over. Beard's going to push Vegas off the puck. Gossage gets it up over, almost a turnover. Goes back over to the far side, and Gossage looks. Stick gets in the way by Zorps. Vegas needs to regroup. They give that cross-ice pass, and that goes all the way down far side. And fortunate, Paisalini comes out. He puts a shot and a leg pad save by the goaltender as the Coyotes puck comes in. A little bit of a weird play there. Puck goes into our zone. Paisalini comes in and is able to get a one-on-one shot. Turner with the puck. Still with it. Soccer dad Brad. Oh, Christ, pass there by Turner. Turns over the stick of Stewart. And the puck comes out of the zone. Giving chase is Newbegin. Newbegin gets it up over to Gibson. Gibson dump pass back up over to Newbegin. Backhand pass. As Turner kind of left his area. Offsides by Vegas. He's going to come out of the zone. See what happens here as slides change. Hubbard in. Verma and Hardinson. Face off, still there, comes back out. Quick in the pocket there is Carter Hardinson. Hardinson dump pass. Far side, Hubbard is going to give Chase his own goal scorer for this game. Verma back down low to Hardinson. Hardinson still with it. Centering pass over to Hubbard. Hubbard puts a shot. Good defensive play by the Vegas Knights. God bless you, bless you, bless you. Vegas has an opportunity here. Coyotes hustle back there, and a good collapse. Back checking by the Coyotes takes away a pass. And Verma tries to get it, but Hardinson up to the far side with it, forehand, backhand skates, and he tries to use the body. Hardinson slippery, he puts a shot, and that's a good save there. And Gibson tries to put a one-timer, goes off the defender, and pulls the string, puts it to the fourth side, shot, rebound. There it is. Coyotes with the rebound. Greasy's save there. And it looks like, who's going to get that one? Is that Hardinson? That Hardinson right there for the rebound score. Coyotes go up by 2. Not much the goaltender can do on that one. As a nice shot there by Gibson. Puts it rebound, and you got 3 Coyotes pretty much right there. So Captain Kaplan is going to be in the center now for the Coyotes, along with London, as well as Dortch. Faceoff comes over. Vegas looks to bring it back in. Comes back down low. Rocco thought about playing it and said, no, I'm going to let my buddy Walsh take it. That comes back over. Far side off the end boards. Just trying to get there, but good job by Vegas kind of staying in the way. Can't really get it. Stick lift by London. Chubb tries to get a pass up to the far side, but it comes out of the zone. Hoffner being tenacious. Gets the puck out. Vegas is trying to pressure him. And smart play. Oh, but Kaplan took a hit, but he gets up. Puck comes down, backside. Oh, wow. 2 really good saves as all by himself, I believe, was Hoffner. He puts a shot, gets his own rebound, and tries to get it with the leg pad. Gets it back out. Hoffner surveys looks, gets it back up over, and another good hit there by Vegas. Goes off from Dortch, and that puck comes out. 10:53 left. Huge hit on Kaplan. Gonna go out to center ice. 10:53 left to play. Fusatola in, Schlesinger, Sukit, Beard, and Gossage. Thank you for Saturday morning cartoons, as we had it back in the day when we grew up. It's now Saturday morning hockey here in the Valley. Put all the way down, far side, no icing is the call. Around pass, trying to get Gossage, trying to put pressure. That comes out. Beard gets it. Nice pass all the way through, comes all the way down. Vegas is going to give chase. Fusatola's back on the end board as well. Pass comes down up over to Beard. Beard pushes back around the end boards. Fusatola, he shows some silky nets. Gets it all across to Schlesinger. Schlesinger puts a shot. Not sure if that went on net. I know it went high, but back behind, maybe off the shoulder of the netminder. Size pass to Gossage. Gossage puts a shot. That's off a stick save. Back behind. Schlesinger gets a pass. Trying to find Sukit all the way through. Puck goes clearing out of the zone. Back and forth there between Beard and Gossage. Bouncing puck. Trying to get it back in at the Coyotes. They do. Far side. Under 10 to play. Second period. Coyotes up by 2. Puck comes out of the zone. Beard cross ice pass finds Gossage. Gossage puts it down low. And offsides there. So this one again is going to go off into the circles. 9:35 left to play. Stewie's in. Gibson's in. Newbegin. Nope. Oh, no, it is. They're going to keep it. That's center. Paisalini. Face off there. Comes around. Vegas gets it. They can bring it in. They put a shot. A nice leg pad save there by Rocco. Softly puts it into the corner. Gets it back over to Paisalini. Paisalini couldn't catch it. But Gibson gets it right back over. Picks it up. Gets him still with it. He puts a shot. And a nice save there. Goes off into the net. Blocker, shoulder save. Goes back up over. Coyotes seem to be on all cylinders right now. As it comes back over to Gibson. Gibson cross ice pass. Newbegin puts up a clapper. And it hits pretty much every kid in the middle of the shooting lane, but Coyotes look to try to keep it in. They're still fighting. Comes back down low. Turner, nice touch pass over to Stewie. Stewie couldn't really get it. Turns off his stick. Back to the far side. Vegas brings it in. Flying in by himself. Comes back around. Shot there. And a stick by Newbegin. Goes up into the nets. And they'll have to reset here. Far side. We do have a Rich Dortch sighting today. We don't see him all the time. These dual hockey parents. It's very rare to get both parents in the same spot. Off to the right side of Rocco. Nice face-off win by Vegas. Gets it out to the point. But good pressure by Paisolini. Puck comes out. Vegas looks to retreat. Coming away with the puck was Stewie. Pass back behind far side, trying to get it. Vegas tries to get it back out. Gibson surveys, gets it. Makes a serpentine move. Skates out of the way. Comes down low, goes deflected wide. I don't even know what happened right there. Coming back over, here comes Vegas. Vegas, forehand backhand, 38, offsides. Rowan's talking. We're at 38. And so, captain of the Vegas team. Face-off won by Verma. Over to Walsh. Walsh to Hardson. Back to Verma. Back to Hardson. Over to Hubbard. Good try there. All 6'8". Hoffman. Oh, good offensive play. Or defensive play there by the goaltender. Hardson lined it up. Shot goes through the crease, far side. Hoffman touch gets down low to Hardson or to Hubbard. Hubbard with it. Gets it across up over to Hardison. Hardison regains control. Pinned up against the board, trying to find his buddy. Finds Huddy. Huddy's looking, tries to get it. Gets it back to Verma. Verma out, walking the line. No, going back and forth. A little bit of a dance punch. Wow, cross-ice pass there by Hoffman. Makes it all the way to Hardison. Another Verma. Shot there by Walsh, knocked over, kept in by Hoffman. Hoffman comes down. Oh, how did that make a way through? But a great leg pad save there by the goaltender again for Vegas. Back up over. Walsh dumps it down low. Centering pass. Shot goes a little bit wide. Trying to get, here comes Vegas. Forehand backhand comes back in. Graham is going to chase. Backhand pass to Walsh. Walsh surveys. He gets it. Loses it. Tries to get it back. Goes through the legs. Vegas puts it back into the corner. Down low. Hoffner. Surveys, looks, Noah's putting pressure. He gets it up over to Hubbard, and Hubbard's going to try to reward him. Hubbard's still there. No. Not able to get it back behind. Saucer pass. Gets it back over. Gossett puts it in, and Hardson gives a hit. So offsides is the call as they dumped it back into the zone. All right, folks. Face off at the far side. 6:23 left to play here. Face off win. Gossage keeps it. Gets it up over to Beard. Beard up over to London. London over to Dortch. Dortch is going to screen it wide. Tries to find, I believe, Kaplan. Not able to get it. Comes back up over. Beard keeps it in. Goes across. Puts her shot, that goes off a stick. Again, that goes wide into the corner. Gossage pinches, regaining control, reverses it. A little try, puts a hit into the corner. A nice pass. Keenan calls for it. Stick save. Far side, Vegas tries to get it out. Kept in by Gossage. He puts another shot down and a save by Vegas. And Dortch with the sharp angle shot tries to get it. Looking for a rebound. Was, I believe, Kaplan not able to get it. Back behind, up over to Gossage. Gossage pulls his head, comes back down low. Nice hit there by Beard. Comes back up over Zortz, looking, tries to get a centering pass. There it comes back around. Leg pad save. Jesus. We did get a nice little view of the rafters here, Jen, as I was not paying attention to the video. Went a little bit high, but good save there by Rocco. Rocco saved it, pinned it back out, and then saved it again. So 5:16 left to play here. It's going to go off to the right side of Rocco. Sukit back in along with Fusatola. Schlesinger, Gibson, and Newbegin. Backhand pass up over to Newbegin. Newbegin looks, trying to get it out, not able to. Good play by Sukit. He's trying to put that pressure. Vegas brings it into neutralized touch pass. But it caroms over the stick. Gibson gets it all pass over to Fusatola. Jack Fusatola. Over to the far side. The gentle giant Jack Fusatola. He's back around. They say many myths or many stories of the size of Jack. Great kid, very humble. Back cross size pass, comes back up over. Here comes Vegas. Down the onboard centering pass, trying to get it in. They do. Puck comes over. Rowan Gibson with it, gets a backhand pass. No one's there. Centering pass comes back over. Nice play there by Newbegin, pushes away 23. He was right at the doorstep trying to get it. Not able to. Puck comes knocked off the stick over to Connor Sukit. He's ridden off the puck, but kept in the corner. Still trying to get out. He does. Fighting with Schlesinger and Sukit. So this comes in Fusatola. Fusatola gets the puck away. But Vegas regains control. Back to the far side. Just under 4 minutes here. Fusatola puts him into the corner. Puck comes back behind. Back over. Captain Turner trying to get it. Racing. Stick is played there by Stewie. Comes back up over high into the boards. 61 for Vegas is the first one there. And a huge hit there by Gibson. Back behind, going over to Paisalini. Paisalini gets his pass. Well played there by Turner. He stayed disciplined, stayed in his passing lane, and gets the puck back out into the Coyote zone. Newbegin is trying to line him up for a hit. And 61. Puck is over there. So 61. Probably didn't like the hit from Rowan, and Coyotes are going to go on a power play here. 3:17 left here in the second. So I don't know. I didn't really see it. I heard it. It sounded like it needed a hit. We'll just see what happens. On the replay. Jade, let me know what happens, what you think of that one. Look at the far corner. Hit the replay button and let me know what you think. So power play group's going to consist of Hubbard, Verma, Hoffner, Hardinson, Fusatola. Face off, comes back over. One by the Coyotes. Hardinson, he puts a shot. Save there by Vegas. And another shot that gets cleared out wide. Sit there by Vegas. Over to Hubbard. Hubbard can't get it. It's in his skates. So all the way down. In a race. Icing's the call there. Rocco, in 2 seasons, you can play that puck, but it's so hard because you know they want to play it. You know that they want to keep the game moving. Maybe maybe you do. You let them. You let Rocco, Coach Cody lets Rocco play it and just keep going. Yeah. Settling back over, Coach. If you think I'm wrong, I totally agree with you, but Rowan Gibson, he puts a shot, leg pad save there, rebound opportunity, not able to get it. Yeah. Yeah, on a power play, just how slow that puck is. Rocco can come out, play it, and find a lane and play. Yeah. All right. So a little bit of a change there. Dortch in, Beard is in, London is in, along with Kaplan. Dortch gets the puck. Back down low, about 2:06. Puck comes out of the zone. Gibson resets it. Carries it past the end line. He's going to come down low. B button move. Pass up over to Kaplan. Down low, Kaplan gets control. Little shove that could is in front of the net. Looking. Tries to get it to Dortch. Not able to. Battle in the corner. Down low. And another one. Puck is still there. It's finally covered up by the goaltender. 1:40 left to play. 24 seconds left on the power play. This power play brought to you by Lund Mortgage. If you're in the market for a new house or a refinance, call Lund Mortgage. They'll say Jackie sent you. So, face off coming up to the far side. Hoffner over to Hardison. Hardison down low. Hubbard. Board pass. Back over to Hardison. Hardison gets it up over to Hoffner. Hoffner puts a shot and another great save into the corner by the goaltender. A lot of traffic. I say if Hardison puts a shot, that goes off the skate of a Vegas player. He's hobbling, but he stays out. Good keep there by Hubbard. Keeps it up over Verma with the puck. He surveys and looks. Walsh and Hoffner are in, and penalty is done. Good play there by Vegas. Walsh gets it down low to Verma. Verma's looking. Fusatola's still in. Fusatola tries to get it, but puck comes out, and Vegas looks to get it into the zone. They do, and shot. I'm not sure if Rocco got that one. Maybe a little bit wide, but I'll give it to him. 5 shots for Vegas. Hubbard with it. He takes a hit, put it into the corner. Verma regains control. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard puts a shot and another great save. Rebound opportunity. Coyotes can't come leading on that one. Somehow Walsh kept it in, but it rolls off of his stick. Vegas looks to go. They can't get it. It's going to come down low. With about under 20 to play here. Hoffner skating around. Serpentine finds Hubbard. He puts a shot. Blocker save. Back behind, 6 seconds left. And puck is back over Walsh. Puts a shot there and a stick save. And looks like that's going to be it, folks. We're going to cut the ice here. And we're going to go offline as I go look and see what's happening on other surfaces. All right, folks, it's 1:10 here. Ice has been cut. Coaches have been talking. They're ready to get back out on the ice here. Coyotes at the far side. Vegas to the near side again. A heck of a game here by the Coyotes. Scoreboard doesn't do justice, but the goaltender for Vegas is playing one heck of a game. As we look to finish this one out, 15 minutes of play here. Still within striking distance, a bad turnover or a couple mishaps by the Coyotes, and Vegas is right back in it. So fans come back in. For those carrying at home, the Junior Coyotes are up 2-1 versus the Omaha Midwest team. A little bit of a stretch out here as teams get ready to go and play. All right, whistle is blown here. Figure out who's going to start the final period of play. Looks like it's going to be Verma, Hardinson, Hubbard, Hoffer, and Walsh. All right, folks, let's do that hockey here. In the face-off, Coyotes versus the Knights. Coyotes come away with the puck down low. Vegas looks to try to get it. Verma gets it. It's knocked off the puck. Good hit there by 61 Johnson. Knocks Verma off the puck, but Hubbard is the first one there. Trying to get it. Hubbard is pinned up against the board. Nice pass over to Hardinson. Hardinson looks. Backhand. Wanted to get a little backhand pass to center. No one's there. Coyotes need to set someone up. Verma is there. He sets up right down the middle. Shot there. Nice save by number 90 for Vegas. Comes back behind. Trying to get it. Verma still with the puck. Still trying. Uses his skates, not his stick, to pull it all the way through. Hardinson creates a turnover. Up high over to Hoffner. Hoffner puts a shot, gets deflected, goes through the legs, and a nice play there. Verma, you try to get too tricky right there. You're going to set yourself up for a hit. That was a great hit there by 61 for Vegas. Comes back around, up over. Verma tries to get it, but it's knocked off. Vegas gets it. They're going to bring it back into the zone. 38 with it. He comes down. He tries to get a shot. Good stick there by Hoffner. Puck is behind. Oh! Save there by Rocco off the blocker. Gets it back up over. Here comes Stewie. Stewie's going to do a dump of chase. Turner coming on. Paisalini's coming on as well. Turner or Stewie does a good job. Oh, quick little turnover. Just get knocked off of it. And pass comes all the way out of the zone over to Beard. Beard tries to get it. He does. Dumps it for his buddy Gossage. Stick pass up over to Paisalini. Not enough on it. And then back up over to the far side. Here comes Vegas. They keep it in. They put a shot that comes down and carries wide. So 2 shots here. And a stretch pass. Ice is going to be the call there. Stretch pass there, I think, by Beard. Trying to get all the way down. Couldn't really tell. But 13:07 left to play here. Puck is dropped. Coming back up over. Vegas keeps it into the zone now. Dortch. Oh, good save there by Rocco. Left and right. Great pass. Another shot rebound. And another save by Rocco coming back out. You knew it was coming. Vegas is going to put a couple really good shots on Rocco. And the Coyotes need to do something. Wish I had that replay there. But yeah, heck of a play. Cross-ice pass. Rocco uses that right to left lateral move and pushes across, makes the save, and then has to push all the way back. His rebound is cleared and just gets enough of his foot to get it out. Yes, I talk about goalie saves a lot because my kid is a goalie. So, as just Jason Lennon would say, deal with it. And for anyone at home, abroad, in Canada, or wherever you're at, appreciate you tuning in here. 12:47 left to play. Coming off to the right side, Rocco. Face off, still there, coming around. Good play, board pass, trying to get it. Dortch gets it, not sure how he was not offsides, but it comes back across. Up over to Nubian. Nubian puts a shot. That goes wide. Karams, no one's there for a rebound. He comes back out. Board pass, weird bounce. Settles on the stick at 87 for Vegas. He keeps it, come back around. Little Trev that could, uses his body. Gets it back across, down low. Trev with it. Surveys and looks, gets a dump pass. Comes out of the zone, up into neutral ice. And pressure there by Kaplan. Turnover by Gossage. Gossage gives a touch pass. Just past Kaplan. Shot save there by Rocco. Karams into the corner. First one's there is Newbegin. He gets a backhand pass. Up over to Gossage. Gives an exit pass to Kaplan. To Dortch. Dortch is going to swing wide. Pulls the string. Comes back around. And Dortch somehow keeps it. Comes around. Looks. Tries to find a pass up over to Schlesinger. Too many Knights. Not enough Coyotes on one side. They block everything. Comes back out. Far side. Gibson uses his body. He comes away with it. Back behind, still around. Sukic trying to figure out where to go. Gibson puts it down low. Schlesinger angles his body, gets it. Oh, but it's cleared out. 61 for Vegas. Gets it back over. Johnson. Ooh, lined up on a hit there by Sukic, but he lets up. Nubian brings it back in. Shot goes off. Deflected into the defender. 61 with the puck. And puck comes around. Somehow he caroms through. Back behind. Shot there, high. Good save there. Schlesinger somehow was able to get it. And the penalty's coming up. Number 7 gets called for interference there as he went after Newbegin. Newbegin fell down. Doesn't agree with the call. But regardless, I don't know anytime you are going to call, ref ever changed his call. But regardless, Coyotes are going to go on the power play. Brought to you by Windows of Tucson. Picking up some good window packages here for the summer weather. We call Tucson Windows. Back across, Hoffner looking, gets it over to Hardison. Cross-ice pass to Verma. Verma wanted to take a shot. Sorry, pass over Pisatola. Up over to Hubbard, and Hubbard, so at that point you wish that he was right-handed, not left-handed, because that would have been buried. Hubbard gets it across, back up to Hardison. Cross to Hoffner. Hoffner pulls his head and goes off the sideboards. Back down low to Verma, bounces off of his stick. And weird bounce comes back up over. Vegas up to the far side. Sideboard still with it. Goes back around. It gives a nice little dump of chase. Hardison's going to get there first. Still looking. Dump pass. No one's there. Hoffner surveys and looks. Hoffner, ladies and gentlemen, confirmed sighting. Hoffner is down with a sniper in the apex. Hubbard stick up, tries to get it. Nice play there. A little just out of sorts here by the Coyotes, and a good penalty kill in here for Vegas. Hoffner still with it, taps it, gets it up over to Kaplan. Kaplan with it. He makes a V-button move and tries to come off it, pinned up against the board, kicks it out to himself. Gets a pass, goes off the skate. Vegas tries to get it, coming back over. Nice play there by Gibson, keeps it in. Gibson still with it. Skates around, nice shot, save by, I like that save by the goaltender. London there, gets it over to Kaplan. Kaplan gets through his stick. Kept in by Dortch. Dortch skates through a hit. Still there. Looking. No one's there. No one's at the point. Calling the puck is Beard. London gets tied up. Gibson tried to get a little too crafty there. Everyone has to set back up. 17 seconds. And a turnover by Gibson creates a breakaway for Vegas, but it's just outside. Good job by the Coyotes. Able to come back up. And Trev gets trounced on that one. A little slow to get up, but he's all right. He's back in. with it is Dortch. Still centering pass up over to Kaplan. Kaplan tries to go forehand, backhand, but it goes wide. Puck is still there, but finally it's covered up. Beard is trying to get out of the way, and Johnson's trying to clear his stuff and whatnot, and calmer heads prevail at that point. But I get what he's trying to do. Trying to clear the way. Beard's trying to do his thing. But regardless, it's going to go to the left side of the net right here. 8:55 left to play. Turner in, Stewart, as well as Paisley. Good win there by Stewart. Hoffner comes down, shot. Oh, almost a double save there. Goes off the stick and then ends up in the glove. This one's going to go off to the far side. Coming back into the booth is the young and attractive, beautiful Mrs. Jakler. And it is warmer up in the stair booth area, the broadcast booth of Apex. Back down low to Paisolini. Paisolini skates, gets it back out. Comes back over and dumps it behind. Turner's going to try to get there. Number 7 gets there first. Turner uses his body. And the puck comes free. Jacobs for Bins tries to get it. Turner still there. He looks at setting shots for Paisolini. Can't get it. Paisolini. Backhand pass. Over to Hoffner. Hoffner to Walsh. Walsh gets around. Oh, and a shot put into the corner by Vegas's, or I can't even say his name, Maritza Cola. I don't want to do that kid injustice for his family. He's playing a heck of a game. Always does. He came back every time we play Vegas. It's always a tight game. They've actually won a game solely because of his excellent goaltending skills. Coming back in, it's going to get dumped back into the zone halfway through this period, and Coyotes up to the dreaded worst score of all of sports. Google it. It'll come up. Back down low, Hopper with it. Hopper still with it. Looking, no one's there for him. Turner at the crease. So is Fusatola. Cross-ice pass to Walsh. Walsh puts a shot, and that goes over. Bounces over the stick of Stewart. 38 uses his body trying to get it. Schlesinger comes out to the far side. Hoffner, he came off. Created opportunity. Vegas wants to get a shot. And it comes back over. Karam's wide there, trying to get it. Nice hit there by Schlesinger. Puts a Vegas side into the board. He gets up okay. That's good. Back down low. Schlesinger gets it over. Back and forth. Schlesinger back down low. I think it's Fusatola to Schlesinger. Back down low. Schlesinger still going. Circuit is there. And he takes the puck away. Back behind, trying to get it. Gossage. Center pass. Oh, right there. Just off a 19 skate. Had a creep and almost got it. But it comes back over. Gossage. Oh, Fusatola can't keep it. Here comes Vegas. Vegas centering pass. Good stick. Knocked away by Beard. Back into the corner. Beard takes a inboard pass. Gets it up over. Here comes the Coyotes. Fusatola and Schlesinger. Fusatola stops. Looks. Tries to get a pass across the Suket. Stick gets in the way, but it comes out of the zone. Coyotes look to regroup and to neutralize. And just serendipitously back and forth comes Beard. Beard looks for a backhand shot. Save! Still there. Two really good saves by the goaltender. And again, just can't figure that kid out. He's a good little tendy. 89 in Hubbard. Hardinson, Verma. Face off one by Vegas. Verma gets in the way. Hardinson gets in the way, trying to get Verma. Is able to get it. This line between Verma, Hardinson, and Hubbard has produced pretty well for the Coyotes as of late. Hardinson uses his body to push him off the puck, trying to. Hardinson lines up a hit. You see his ears are pinned back, looking for something. A little frustration there, but trying to get Verma still there, back up to the far side. Puck finally comes back out. And a board pass rather than a centering pass probably would have been better there for Vegas. It allows the Coyotes to get back up. So 5.5 minutes left to play. Who's that kid skating? Very beautiful. Shot there off the back of the net there by Newbegin. Trying to get it. Saucer pass gets over to Verma. Verma gets in the way. Hardison brings it in. And hit there, out to the point, over to Gibson. Gibson back to Newbegin. Newbegin skates wide. He puts a shot, and that goes high off into the net. 5:03 left to play, Jen. See the lineup change here. Not a lot of lineup changes other than power play for the Coyotes. Coach Gilling has stayed pretty true. And Trev gets tripped by the ref. Back behind. London is in along with Kaplan as well as Dortch. Still fighting. Gets it. London tries to get it to Dortch just a little bit outside. Kaplan uses his body to knock Vegas off the puck. They do. Gets it back over to Kaplan. Kaplan dumps it into the zone. 4:40 left to play. Dortch puts him up against the board and still back up to the far side trying to get it. Still there. 61. Gives a little bit of a hit there. Puck comes back over. Back down low. Kaplan looks. Pass. Trev, your stick was down. That was a good opportunity. Oh, Trev. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. Trev left his feet on that one, puts him into the boards. And that doesn't look good. It looks like he's holding his elbow or arm area into the shoulders. Hopefully he's all right. 4:15 left to play. Again, hard hit, awkward landing. Coaches are checking him out right there. We'll see he gets back up, and yeah, good to see him getting up there. Trev came down, lowered him up into the Vegas player's side, and he's back up. I think that's the second time he got hit. Coaches are going to check him out, and we'll see right there. So again, not like last night where a kid was down and it was in our zone. Coyotes are still passing. As long as it's an offensive zone and we own the puck, it's up to the player to try to get off. So coach is wondering why a penalty wasn't called on that one. Again, I maybe would have seen it. Trevor with the hit, about 3 foot off the board, but we'll wait and see. So all right, 4:15 left to play. Faceoff comes up over to Beard. Beard's looking, puts it all the way down into the zone, and icing is going to be the call. Yeah, no. All right, guys, faceoff comes back over to Paisalini's, Turner. Oh, sorry, let me get up over the Paisalini's and along with Turner and Stewart. Gossage and Beard defensively. Puck comes out over to Gossage. Gossage going to bring it back to the far side, and it comes back over. Gossage still with it. Looks to get a centering pass. Good play there by McDivitt. Gets it above where the Beard comes down. Shot comes wide. Trying to get it. Turner gets around. Oh, had Paisalini. Paisalini put a little shot there, but the stick goes a little bit high. Down low, Turner's going to look. Backhand pass, no one's really there. Paisalini lets up on a hit. A little bit of a collision. Stewart tries to get a hit. 3:30 left. Final period of play. Good job there by Paisalini sandwiched. Stewart tries to get it back to him, and 38 is giving it back to the Vegas. From Vegas is going back to each other. Paisalini with it. He's going to get it. Nice hit there by McDivitt. Gets Turner out of the way. And the puck comes back behind. Lined up. Back over. Shot. Nice. Oh, good save. No rebound because 2 Coyotes were right there. Line changes here by both teams. We got Sukadin, Schlesinger, Fusatola, Newbegin, and Gibson. Fusatola tries to carry it through. Still skating. And Schlesinger is pinned up against the board. It's like a kid laundromat, Jennifer. Kids are flying down everywhere, trying to do what they need to, and Sukit He's coming away with it. He comes around. Puck comes around off the mooring. And trying to come around. 2:37 left to play. No changes here. Oh, no, yeah, dude. No changes by the Coyotes. Changes made by Vegas. Okay. Tell Fusatola to screw back. No cheating there. Sukit cross to Gibson. Gibson puts Gibson gets a shot up over to Newbegin. Newbegin tries to get it. Yeah, hand pass there by Newbegin. So rule on the hand pass, Jen, is if you catch it with your pan, you can push it forward. But also too, our team, he's the only one on the ice that can touch it before anyone on our team, correct?
The other team has to touch it.
So, yeah, no, or if he catches it and throws it or swipes at it, he has to be the first one to touch it or the other team.
It's not a forward motion, yeah.
Wow.
That was a forward motion.
Gibson all the way back into the zone. Coming up on 2 minutes left. Sukit, nice pass over to Fusatola. Fusatola is looking, tries to get it to Gibson. Gibson gives chase. And maybe Gibson got one wrapped around his neck there, but not able to get it. So chasing back on the Coyotes. Gibson does a good job, knocks the puck off. Newbegin pinches it around. Hardinson back in for the Coyotes, tries to get a little finesse pass. Puck put back into the zone. Rocco easily slides it to the side. Down low to Hardinson, or to Hoffner. Over to Hardinson. Puck comes out. Turnover. Vegas regains control of the puck. Hoffner uses his body, tries to get it forehand backside. Coyotes take it away. Touch pass. Hubbard gets it around, goes back over. Good play there by Verma, keeps it into the zone. Less than a minute to play here. Far side. Hoffner gets it. Back up over. Hoffner with it. Back up over to Trev. They line up Trev. Trev comes down low with the puck. He's all by himself though. Oh, wow, avoids that hit by Ross. Tries to come around. Stick over there, goes high off the glass. Back up over. Trev tries to get it. 13 seconds left. Trev still fighting. Gives it out to the point, up over to Walsh. Walsh to Hoffner. Hoffner comes down. Oh, good save. Again. Great save by the goaltender. About 5 seconds left to play here. Looks like the Coyotes are going to go 2 games with shutouts here. And there it is, folks. Coyotes, 2 games, 2 wins for Vegas, or for the Coyotes against Vegas. 45-10 shots on goal, so still out shooting them. But good play. Thank you for Vegas coming in. Hopefully number 7 there is playing gets a little bit better for later as we play them tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you then. Thanks for tuning in.